everybody. Welcome back to Random Nonsense.
I'm Nat.
I'm Dawn. So, that's it. It's over. Not our show.
No, our show's wait a minute. You didn't talk to me about this.
The elections are finally over.
Yes, that was a very long process.
It was a very long process, but you know what? It's over, and President-elect Obama will be president. And the one good thing about that, you
Tell
can
us.
use your own judgment,
Is what, Dawn Marie?
we don't have to see Sarah Palin anymore. She's going to be doing some commercials, I'm sure.
Oh, I'm sure.
For Prohibition. Just kidding. Anyway, I do have a question, though.
Okay.
When it was all said and done, McCain gave a very, very, very nice,
Very
nice
eloquent.
speech. I even choked up. As
Yeah.
much of, the kidding around I was doing about their whole campaign and stuff like that, I got a little choked up because he was very humbled and he seemed like a sweet man.
Mm-hmm.
The one question that I have about that, though, is where were Sarah Palin's children?
Well, where were his children? He's got a passel of kids, too.
Okay, my point exactly. So they were using their children as pawns.
Porns?
Porns.
Porns?
Stop making fun of me. Okay, never mind. I have a horrendous Long Island accent. I'm sorry.
Did you say Long Island?
Long Island.
Long
How are you
Island.
supposed to say it?
Long. Say it with me. Long.
Long.
It's not long.
Long.
You don't swallow the G.
But you have me thinking now, especially after our Halloween episode when you were pretending that you were me. I pay attention to myself now when I record my voicemail at work. I listen back and I hear, Dawn. And I really hear it.
Okay, well,
It's
that gives you
horrible.
something to work toward. When I
Why is it something? Is it a character flaw? Do I really have to work on this?
It's not a character flaw. It's not phonetics. What is it, phonetics?
I don't know what you want to call it.
Whatever it is.
It's
This
not
is-
ebonics.
This is Dawn Marie from Long Island. You gotta love her. Just look at her. Isn't she adorable?
I know, because what do
Her
I do?
hair, she's having a really great hair
What do
day
I do?
today. Me, on the other hand, no. I got a Sarah Palin poof going on at the top of my head. I don't know. Maybe
Well-
you like it, maybe you don't.
I don't know. You look like a maverick.
I am a maverick. She's nicknamed me Maverick.
I call her Maverick. Maverick.
Can I call you Goose?
Okay.
Goose, you big stud. Take you to bed or lose me forever. Good movie.
So anyway, back to the election.
Back to the election.
Right, because I don't know. I know you were on the plane, but I was watching CNN, and the graphics were like, oh my God, they were incredible.
What
I don't know if
graphics?
anybody else watched CNN, but they had like this whole big stage effect going on, and they had touch screens, and they were like just touching, and they were bringing you back to 40 years ago and showing you, who was winning in what areas and who was up, who was down. It was like a football game kind of thing. They were drawing little circles, lines, X's, and O's, and whatever. They were. But the most amazing thing was, and I actually recorded it because I wanted people to see it who didn't see it, they beamed people in.
Kind of like on Star Trek.
Yeah. Like Scotty beamed me up. They beamed people into the studio of CNN, like from Chicago. I said that good, right?
You said it well.
Chicago. Oh, I said it well. I said that well.
There's a
Chicago.
difference between good and well.
I know, I feel well, and I look good.
Well, no, you use well. It's more like describing an adjective. You do things well. So, like, Dawn Marie, you apply your makeup very, very well.
I know.
And
I've
you're a
always
very
been
good
like that.
person. You're a good person.
Oh, I'm a doll.
I'm a doll. Did you hear that?
I'm a doll.
I'm a doll.
Dawn Marie's a doll.
There you go.
All right.
The Long Island is coming out.
Hello, gorgeous.
Hello.
People tell me I look like Barbara Streisand. I am not kidding you. People tell me I look like Barbara Streisand.
I don't
And
see
it's
it.
mostly older men. But I get it a lot.
Do they have cataracts?
I don't know, but they had black eyes when they were dead telling me I look like Barbara Streisand.
It's not such a bad thing.
No, it's not. She's all right. She's okay.
Barbra Streisand.
I can't sing like Barbara Streisand.
Why do you keep moving around? I told you go like this.
I'm moving.
And you're going in.
I'm a fidgeter. I can't help it.
Anyway.
So what do you got for us tonight, now?
I got nothing.
Oh, okay. Why am I not surprised?
No, I don't have nothing. I do have something. I'm happy. Are you happy?
I'm very happy. I'm always happy.
I'm always happy too.
Because if you can't be happy, you can't live.
This is so true.
Yeah.
No, I'm happy. I'm good. Everything's good in life.
My computer has a virus.
That's why we're using my laptop.
And I'm looking at this sunset something
Well,
right
that
now.
was just the graphic out of Windows, but whatever. Anyway,
Okay.
anyway, you
Yes.
know, people need to be happy.
People do need to be happy.
One of my biggest pet peeves is miserable people.
Well, it's a big pet peeve.
Yeah, let's not go down that misery road.
Why not?
You want to take a walk?
Let's talk about
Let's
misery.
talk about
Today's
misery.
episode, miserable people.
Do you know any miserable people?
I know a lot of miserable people.
People who just
Well,
are out to hurt other people,
Yeah.
no matter what the cost.
Yes. Well, you know, this we saw this a lot, you know, with the campaigning and stuff like that,
Yeah.
too. I mean, this is just a good point to bring up,
Mhm.
you know, when we're going, you know, if you have to make somebody, if you have to put somebody else down to make yourself look better,
Now that's a character flaw.
that's a character flaw.
Mhm.
And that's also really annoying.
It is. It's annoying. But Dawn Marie and I, we are not miserable people. We are happy, and nothing gets us down. What's that song?
I refuse to let anything get me down. I really do. I honestly refuse to let
Me
anything
too.
get me down. I mean, I might have a moment. I
Yep.
might have, you know, something going on in my life. You know, we have teenagers. And, you know, sometimes it's just, it's tough. But you know what? It's going to pass. And life is life. And you get one shot.
Mm-hmm.
And why blow it on misery?
What's that saying? Misery loves company?
Yes.
Is that
it does.
true?
It's true. It's so true. So true.
All right. Yeah. All right. So anyway,
But no.
so you know, things are kind of bad in the world. You know, I mean, it's going to take a long time. It's going to take 4 years for Obama to clean up the mess.
I don't think any president could, like, I mean, first of all, I think, like, the financial mess that we're in right now has to kind of work itself out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, but yes, there are a lot of policies in force right now that need to be repaired to kind of help that along.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but I really think, and you know, a lot of people, I mean, there are a lot of people out there who were voting Democratic, you know, and I think it might set the country, you know, into some kind of a transition, and you know, people might start feeling a little bit better about themselves. And
But you know what I think is really kind of, I don't even know what the right word is. I'll find it and I'll just blurt it out later. But you know how many people were just not happy with either choice? And
Those
what-
are the miserable
and
people we were just
those
talking
were the
about.
miserable people. And which of the two was the worst? You know, was worse or better? Whatever that, you know, lesser evil. If
yeah, the lesser of the two evil. But
Right.
you know what? Honestly, we're one people. You know, we can only do one vote. We can only put in one say. You know, so make the choice for yourself. And
Yourself?
there's nothing else that you can do about it. I mean, people get so uptight about, you know, what's going to happen now? You know, and let's just, you know, like throw our heads back and just, you know, crawl into a cocoon. But, you know, life is changing all the time. America's changing all the
This is
time.
true.
And it's a good thing.
It is a good thing.
Change is definitely
Change
a
is
good
good.
thing.
Yeah.
And you know what? There would have been change if McCain got in just as much as there's change that Obama's getting in. I think it's a big time for African Americans and stuff like this, but it's a big time for America, period.
I know.
It's really just, it's America.
Look at
You
you
know?
on. You should be wearing red, white, and blue. Speaking of wearing, look at how we're so clashing.
Oh, this is
we
good.
normally
It's
wear
really good.
we normally wear flat colors,
Yes,
You
we
know?
usually do, and then all of a sudden,
and now we're like, what?
she
Here
comes
we
over and
are.
we're like, wow, we
Whoa.
are fancy tonight.
Yes. Oh, so
Well, it's not the prom. We don't have to match all the time.
I want to match you.
Although I would love to dance with you.
You want to dance?
Life is a dance, guys.
Yes, life is a dance.
Don't sit it out.
You learn as you
And
go.
let's not-
Sometimes you lead and sometimes you follow.
Exactly.
So,
Just make the best of it.
Mhm.
And you know what? Look forward to a bright tomorrow. It could be a good thing.
tomorrow, a bright tomorrow.
Tomorrow? What are you trying to say? I'm not talking right again.
Yeah, no, I
Oh,
didn't mean
okay.
anything. I was just reiterating it
Am
right
I being
tomorrow.
really
Hey,
philosophical?
listen.
Am I being Sarah Palin bubbly right now?
You betcha. So listen, real quick before we sign off. My son voted for the very first time.
So did
This
mine.
election.
So did mine. And he was
I'm
very,
sorry
very
I missed
happy.
it, but
I was very happy for him.
Yeah.
I congratulated him.
Yeah, I
actually. I
think
thought
he-
it was a great thing.
yeah, I think he felt like he was making a contribution.
I remember that first time.
So do I. I didn't know what the hell to do.
I remember that first time, and it was a good feeling. It
Yes.
really was. And you know what? It's still a good feeling. I still had a good feeling this time as well.
Mhm.
And yeah, they should be happy. And a lot of young people.
Yeah,
from what
there's
I
a lot of the
understand,
young
that
voters.
demographic
Mhm.
was
Yep,
huge.
Yep.
It's huge. A lot of new voters. So
Anyway, so this show was all about not
Nothing.
being miserable, only being positive and upbeat. And I like what you said about looking to a brighter tomorrow.
brighter tomorrow.
A brighter tomorrow. So everybody, we hope that your tomorrow is brighter than today. So that's it for us.
keep it random.
Have a good weekend.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
The sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun. Just thinking about tomorrow clears away the cobwebs and the sorrow.